Miami Heat Nation, what is going on? So, in today's video, we got tons of Miami Heat news coming out today. We also got some Jimmy Butler stuff. He talked about the Miami Heat once again. And I know you guys are tired of talking about it, but he brought up the Miami Heat once again. So, we're going to discuss that. We're obviously going to break down this Clippers versus Heat game and other interesting stuff. So, if you guys enjoy my content, we upload every single day. Today is officially day 72 or 71 around there. Us uploading consecutively, and I couldn't do it without you guys. So I just want to say I appreciate you guys. I love y'all. Keep liking, keep sharing, keep subscribing, and let's get back in today's video. So let me know in the comment section what you guys think about my braids, man. Rate them 1 through 10. Rate them. You know what I mean? But anyways, right? So right here it says Jimmy Butler reportedly felt like the Miami Heat didn't value him enough. He says Butler wanted to be traded because he felt the Heat were moving in a direction without him in mind. He wanted to be more valued. Sources said the four-time NBA All-Star ended up asking for a trade from the Heat in the seventh season with the franchise. It says Jimmy Butler has always just wanted to feel like he was wanted at every stop he has been at, to be honest. Anytime he started to feel like a franchise didn't value him first, he moved on. The only thing about joining his new team is wanting to be wanted. I'm wanted here. I'm good with that, and this is where I want to be. So as you see, Jimmy Butler brought up the Miami Heat once again. And to be honest with you guys, I actually agree with him. I'm not the biggest Jimmy Butler fan. Yeah, y'all found out. Cool, whatever. But I agree with him. I'm not going to lie. The Heat didn't make him feel wanted at all. But I do think this is a little bit emotional from his side too. Like, who cares, bro? Like, you're getting paid all this money in the world. I get it though. Some people want to feel wanted. Some people want to feel special. Some people want to feel so spoiled, and you're the only person in the world. Like, I get it. He gets like only kid syndrome. It is what it is, man. But yeah, I guess that's the main reason. And I'm gonna be honest with you, Pat made it ugly. Jimmy made it ugly. It was an ugly ending. You know what I mean? But I don't disagree from Jimmy. He definitely wasn't valued enough. But hey, it is what it is. We got to move on from him. You know what I mean? But hey, let me know what you guys think about this, right? And other stuff, he made a really good post. He said, "There's no point in making the playoffs. Avoid being embarrassed in the first round, getting two great first round picks, and acquire another star in the summer, such as Trae or KD. Come back rested, more motivated, and stronger next season." I mean, I don't disagree at all. You guys know I'm Team Tank. Everybody continues to say, "Well, let's get the younger guys more experience and stuff like that," which I just disagree. Like, I don't think it's gonna give them experience, but also it's gonna we're gonna get smoked by the Celtics. We're gonna get smoked by the Cavaliers. Like, it's not even gonna be competitive. They're probably gonna get demoralized, or whatever that damn word is. Like, it's just not gonna be fun at all for the young guys. And it's funny. You can kind of think of it like this too. Like, who's the young guys? Khalil Ware, I may been here. Jovic is injured, might not come back. Larson, he's in and out the rotation. Khalil Ware doesn't play in the fourth quarter, only plays in the beginning. So what? We're doing it for Khalil Ware. We're going to be in the playoffs eventually. He's going to get the experience. We're cool. We don't need to be in the playoffs now. We're in a 5-game losing streak. What's the point? You know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't make sense. Now, Heat culture keeps talking about Trae Young or Kevin Durant, which, in my opinion, Kevin Durant will be the guy, but I'm actually curious to see what you guys think about Trae Young, which I'm going to throw his stats on the screen right now for you guys, just to kind of compare a little bit. Trae Young is 26 years old. He is younger, 6'1". He's averaging 24 points a game, 40% from the field, 32% from the three-point line, 3 rebounds, 11.5 assists, 1.1 steals. These are his numbers, like last 13, 14 games: 38, 11, 17, 19, 12, 28, 22, 36, 0, and 35. 7 for 20, 11 for 24, 7 for 17, 9 for 24, 5%. There's not one game he shot well. Jeez. I see why his field goal percentage is pretty bad, 40% and 32. So that's something that we had to look at, but I do think he helps out Bam a lot with the playmaking ability, right? That's Trae Young's stats. And then also what we could look at too, because we all know this matters a lot, is his contract situation. So 26 years old. So he has still like 2 years left in his deal. So the year after that will make about $45 million in 48, and then become unrestricted free agent. So you want to pay this much money for a player like Trae Young. Do you think Trae Young gets us over the hump and wins a championship? People tend to forget Trae Young was in the Eastern Conference Finals by himself. Just saying. I'm just saying. So that's kind of the situation right now with Trae Young. If we do find a way to trade for him, and then Kevin Durant, of course, as you see right here, Kevin Durant is 36 years old, so 10 years older than Trae Young. Is averaging 27 points a game, 53% from the field, 41% from the 3-point line, 6 rebounds, 4.3 assists. His numbers are 19, 35, 21, 29, 34, 26, 17, 28, 26, and 15. Doesn't bring the playmaking ability, but does bring the scoring production. Could be the number one guy for the Miami Heat, but also you have him less. Like Trae Young, you have him for way longer. Could be a franchise guy with Bam. For Kevin Durant, you're taking a risk somewhat because he's 36 years old, has 1 year left on his contract, and we don't know how long he will be playing for. In the NBA. So that is the risk you are taking, depending on who you're trading and all this other stuff. So let me know in the comment sections what player you're willing to trade for in Trae Young or Kevin Durant. Uh, so yeah, that's that. And then also, it says the Miami Heat could potentially have 2 first-round picks this summer. The Miami Heat will keep their first-round pick if they miss the playoffs. However, per ESPN Bobby Marks, an unprotected 2026 first-rounder will go to OKC, and an unprotected 2028 first-round pick will head to Charlotte. Golden State 2025 pick could be in the 20s. It's currently projected to be 22. So that's kind of the pick projections and the situation with the Miami Heat. So let me know what you guys think about this. And then finally, we're gonna break down this Clippers game, which I thought we was gonna lose, but I thought we had a chance to win too. But hey, we lost. Batum had 6 points. Zubats had 26 and 14. James Harden had 24 and 11 and 8. He also shot 6 for 20, so he was terrible. But at the free throw line, he was 9 for 13. Bogdan Bogdanovic had 30 points, a player I wanted the Miami Heat to trade for, but obviously they didn't. He went 11 for 16, 4 for 7. He also had 10 rebounds, 30 and 10. Chris Dunn had 4 points, 3 assists, 3 steals, 2 rebounds. Drew Eubanks had 6 points. Derrick Jones Jr. had 8 points. Patty Mills had 0. Amir Coffey had 13 coming off the bench. And yep, that's the Miami Heat that's the Clippers for you. And then for the Miami Heat, this was a really bad game. Bam had 6 points, 2 for 7, 7 field goal attempts is awful. I don't know what the hell happened there. I don't know what he's doing. I think they are embracing the tank. They're telling him don't shoot as much. I think that's what it is. When you got 3 players in your starting lineup combining 16 points, you're not going to win. Tyler did have 31. He did have his big performance, 13 for 23, 2 for 7 at the 3-point line, but he was a negative 14. Once again, I just feel like Tyler Hero's numbers just don't impact winning. I really don't. And then once again, Duncan Robinson led the bench with 15 points. Terry Rozier, he had 7. Jaime had 3, and Pelo Larson once again had 10. But Pelo Larson had some, good hustle plays. He's playing pretty darn good, and I'm rooting for the young cat. Definitely think he can be part of the future. First quarter, we got outscored by 10. The second quarter, we outscored them by 5. Third quarter, they outscored us by 3. And in the fourth quarter, they outscored us by 7. And the final score was 119 to 104. So we lost by 15 points, which is pathetic. At least we didn't blow a lead. They shot close to 60% for the field, which is terrible defense. They made more than half their shots. We shot 47. They were 13 for 27, which is close to 50% from the 3-point line. So defensively, it was awful. They made majority of their shots. Free throws, they were bad. We were better than them. They had more rebounds than us, 45 to 29, 11 offensive to 9, defensive 34 to 20. Less assists, we had 27, they had 24. We had more steals, we had more blocks, they had total turnovers. We had less turnovers at 18, we had 11. Largest lead for the Clippers was 18. The largest lead for us was 2. And once again, the Miami Heat lost, and we're in a 5-game losing streak. It's not looking good at all. And I believe our next game is against the Boston Celtics. So, yeah, that's what's happening right now with this Miami Heat team. Let me know what you guys think. Keep liking, keep sharing, keep subscribing. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. And I'm out.